a tutorial for you on something that was super duper requested in my previous vlog and on my previous video. I did a Q&A. If you didn't see it, go check it out. But I did this makeup tutorial and all of you guys went crazy because it's a drugstore, really colorful, beautiful look. I am really in love with it. I am really happy with the way it turned out. It turned out better this time than it did the first time. Don't forget to give this video a giant like. It really means the world to me to see that you guys appreciate my hard work. It takes a lot of effort to make these videos and I'm trying to improve for you guys. So leave your commentary down below. I love hearing from you, whether you like it or if you're planning on wearing it. I also love seeing if you guys tried it. If you try it, please send it to me with the hashtag I am just a makeup lover because I would love, 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 love to see it, and I will retweet it if you tweet it. I do have henna on one hand, so I wanted to let you guys know before you had a heart attack so that like when you see it you're like, oh my god, what did she do to her hand? If you want to know how I got this or where I got this, I did film a vlog. I will link it down below so you guys can check it out. I am vlogging daily right now, so go ahead and subscribe to my second channel. I'm just a vlogger if you want to know a little bit more about me. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm just going to take the Magic Lumi Primer from L'Oreal because obviously drugstore video. I'm using this because it is a highlighting primer. Now I'm simply going to go in with my dark brown brow powder from Anastasia Beverly Hills and start filling in my brows the way I normally do. Now after your eyebrows, I start by using an eyeshadow primer. I'm just going in with my Lorac behind the scenes eye primer and blending that all the way up to my eyebrow. I'm going to be using this NYX Aviant Pop palette. I got this at the NYX VIP event that I went to for the IMATS New York City, and it was so much fun and I had a blast, and they gave me so many new products that are coming out for the spring and summertime, and this was one of the things that I fell in love with. They have, I believe, 3 different kinds of palettes. Some of them are a little bit brighter than this one, but I fell in love with this because of this gorgeous kind of periwinkle, like bluish purple shade. So I'm going to start out with that one, and I'm also going to use this grayish brown that's right on top of it. I'm just going in with that shade and I'm taking this Sedona Lace 863, and all I'm doing is I'm starting to focus that shadow on the outer part of my eye, and then I'm going to go in and start blending it more inwards. And you remember, like, you want to keep this kind of really soft and subtle. You're not trying to define the heavy crease. You're trying to keep it soft. It's supposed to be more focused on the shades that we're going to be using later. Alright, so now that we have done that, we're going to go in with this NYX 616 Pacific jumbo eyeshadow pencil, and I'm going to just make sure I focus that on the inner corner and the outer corner and just blend that out with my fingers to make sure that it creates a really nice base. I mean, we already did put on a primer, but I do want this color to last and I want it to be vibrant and, you know, so we can notice that it's a bright color, and so I'm going to take that underneath just to make sure it lasts a tiny bit longer. Now I'm going to go in with the Sigma Small Tapered Blending Brush, and I'm simply going to take that periwinkle shade that we have in here and start applying that on the inner and outer corner, and I'm just patting it to make sure it really kind of sticks to the base. Now I'm going to go in with the Milk Jumbo Eye Pencil from NYX. Again, it's just a giant white pencil. You could use like a white base, anything that you have. And I'm going to apply this on the center of the eye just so that like it really brings the attention to the next color we're going to be using, which is literally just so glorious. I cannot even explain to you how beautiful this color is going to be on the eyes. And I'm going to go in and make sure I blend that out with my finger, because if you don't blend it out too well, it's going to give you a very awkward texture, and we don't want an awkward texture. Now I'm going to be going in with the NYX Mermaid Siren shade. This is such a gorgeous color, and what I'm going to do is actually use it with Fix Plus. So what you're going to do is just simply apply a good amount of the eyeshadow onto a brush that you're going to like pack the shadow on with and really pack it on there. And then I'm going to take Fix Plus or water, anything in a spray bottle, and just spray it really quick, just one time. And then you're going to apply that on the very center of the eye. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with that same exact periwinkle shade we were using and the same brush, and I'm just going to go in and kind of blend it with the mermaid shade. Now take a nice big blending brush like this and just kind of apply, I took this nice kind of peachy shade and applied that in the crease just to kind of soften up again the crease. And now I'm going to go in with a shimmery shade because I thought this was a gorgeous color, and this is another NYX shade. It's called Golden Peach, like this, and this has gold specks in it, so it's going to be really, really pretty in the crease. And I'm just going to really quickly run it through. Now to just help with the blending, I'm going to go in with that periwinkle shade that we were using and just kind of really connect the to like this side and this side going into the crease a little bit. Now I'm going to go in with the Fit Me Maybelline foundation. This is the dewy and smooth one because I have dry skin, obviously. And I'm just going to go ahead and apply that and blend that into my skin. Now for concealer and highlighter, I'm going to be going in with the Rimmel Match Perfection. It's one of my favorites. And so I'm going to go ahead and just apply this in a triangle kind of shape underneath my eyes. Now at this point I would go in with Fix Plus or something along those lines just to help soften the way that my skin looks. It's just a technique that I have been using for quite some time and I like the way it makes my skin look, so I'm going to do that now. It's just an optional step, but it helps make everything stick a lot better. So I'm just going to spray my face really quick. Oop, I just locked it. Go in with your beauty blender on like a clean side and just kind of tap it in. It's going to help blend everything very nicely. Now I'm actually going to go ahead and do some eyeliner. I also have an eyeliner that I want to test out today, so I decided to do eyeliner. Basically, CoverGirl sent me the Intensify Me liquid liner and their mascara as a gift for me to try in a video. It's like a really cool paddle. I don't know if you can see, but it's like unique. I've never tried one of these eyeliners before. So overall, the application was really easy. I like the way that it's rounded, so it doesn't kind of give me any harsh lines, which I technically do have all the time on my eyeliner if you look closely. So the top of my eyeliner is not kind of jagged. It's very nice and straight, and I really like that. It is nice and black. I do like that as well. And it's really easy to make it thin and thick and just adjust it. It's basically kind of like a marker, but without the harsh kind of angled marker edge, which is beautiful. I'm really happy with it. The only struggle I had was making a really thin line for the wing. I normally have that struggle as is, like my wings are usually like, I have to do it like 5 times to get a good wing. But for this one, I just felt like it was going to be too thick, so I had to go in with a liquid liner and just really kind of whip it so that there's just like a very easy one just kind of created. But overall, I like the way, like, it made my eyeliner finished a lot faster than I normally do. Like, normally it takes me a good solid, maybe like half an hour to get a good wing, but for this time it was really easy and really fast. Okay, so now that I've done the eyeliner, I'm like really happy with it. It took a lot less time than it normally does, so yay. I'm going to go ahead and let that eyeliner sit there for a little bit, and I'm going to start contouring. So I'm going to jump in with my NYX contour palette because it is conveniently right next to me. So I live for CoverGirl mascaras because they literally are always bomb. Like, you can't get like a bad CoverGirl mascara. So if you've never tried a CoverGirl mascara, you should totally try them. But the Supersizer is going to be tested out. Ooh, that is a weird wand. Look at that. It's like thin on the one side and thicker as it goes. Okay, I'm so excited. Okay, I'm so pumped. I need the mirror. Let's get this started. So I really like this mascara. It really is awesome, but you have to be very careful. This happens to me a lot with my mascaras. I prefer them when they're a little bit more dry. The brush is a little bit like softer touch, so it's like a little bit more flimsy and it's harder to control, but I don't find that as a problem too much, especially because it gives you a really nice coat in like the first like 2 layers and you're pretty much done and good to go for like an everyday look. But since I was trying to get like a really dramatic lash, it did start getting a little bit clumpy and it started weighing my lashes down, but not too bad. I still love my CoverGirl mascaras, like my Lash Blast Fusion and my Lash Blast Length. They are my favorites. They're go-tos. Like, I have them right here, right next to me. But the Supersizer, the brush is a bit flimsy for me, so I'm gonna wait for it to dry out a little bit, which is like usually for any mascara. No matter how much money I pay for a mascara, it usually is better after it dries out a little bit, because right now the formula is really wet. Now I'm going to go in with my Cocoa Goddess lashes. These are amazing, and a lot of you guys asked me where I got them from and yada yada, but yeah, they're so pretty. And I'm just going to be using my Duo Eyelash Adhesive. You can get this at any drugstore, but I got my Cocoa lashes at IMATS, so I mean, they had a really good deal, and that's really why I went to IMATS, because I needed eyelashes. Now after I did the false eyelashes, you can see it looks really top heavy. It looks like I have too much on my eyes, like my eyeliner is too thick and my lashes are too big. That's because I have yet to do anything on the bottom, and I like to kind of leave the bottom until the very end, because sometimes you have to curl your lashes a second time and that ruins everything on the bottom. So hence why I waited. Now I'm going in with like any brush really that you have that's kind of like a thick sort of to an extent, and I'm going to be taking that periwinkle shade that we were using before, just because I think it's really gorgeous, and I'm going to just buff it in right on the area where my lashes are. And this is just to kind of brighten it up over there a little bit, give it a little bit more of a kind of continuation of the entire eye. And purple is a shade that doesn't necessarily make you look tired. If I were to use, say, like a peachy shade or like a pink, it would make my eyes look a little irritated, and that's not something we want. Frostbite, yeah, okay. It is really gorgeous, kind of, how do I even describe this? It's like a white with like a blue undertone. Like if I'm putting it on right now, it doesn't look like it's just white. It looks like it has an undertone. It like reflects bluish purple, and it's gorgeous. So I'm going to apply this in the inner corner. Can we take a moment to appreciate this? Do you see this? It looks like I'm wearing friggin' false eyelashes on my lower eyes. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I don't necessarily like it too much on my top lashes right now, so I'm probably gonna keep it to use on my lower lashes. Like an everyday thing. And then as it dries out, maybe I'll like it more on the top lashes, but oh my freaking, like it is perfect. It like, do you see that? It is defined so, oh my god. I'm obsessed. It turned out better this time than it did the original time I did this makeup. Ridiculous. Okay, I'm going in with a white eyeliner now, just simply because I want to open up my eyes like a lot. So I'm taking this NYX white eyeliner. These are awesome, they're really creamy. Wow, that made a funny noise. And I'm just going to pull down my eye a little bit and line it. Make sure it's like a clean pencil. I'm obsessed. So this is pretty much the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for bearing with me. I tried a different way of like editing this stuff, and a different way of kind of just showing you how I do my makeup. So I hope you guys like this. If not, let me know, and then I'll just go back to my usual ways. I'm just trying to kind of increase the quality for you guys, because I don't know about you, but I love watching like good quality like tutorials, and I like seeing things in like nice HD and all that stuff, so I don't know, I'm just trying to figure everything out so it's better for you. But let me know, and I will see you guys in my next video. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, give this video a giant like, and I'll see you on Sunday. Bye!